Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Colby Melling, and I will be your anchor for this week. And welcome to the HPS Upload, where we upload the latest news for you to download. At Henniger Public School, we challenge all to meet their academic and life goals while inspiring lifelong learning. Please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Lunch for today will be beef vegetable soup with hot ham and cheese, crackers, fruit with veggies. And here are today's announcements. FFA meeting tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with chapter officers at 6:30. FBLA officers meet today with Miss Resner after announcements in the Chem Lab. Seniors who have not turned in their senior profiles and a picture for the Adams County record need to get them in Mr. Lefevre ASAP. All Science Olympiad students will meet Miss Block's room Tuesday after announcements during homeroom. And those are announcements for today. Last week, our reporter Michael Kilzer went off campus to interview Andy Rail from Graphic Attic about the new Nighthawk year we have been seeing in our community.
I sat down with Andy Rail and talked about his newest gear and the future plans of Graphic Attic. What's your newest gear that you have in?
Newest gear? Well, we always have t-shirts, coats, jackets, whatever you want, with plenty of designs to choose from that can go on virtually anything. That includes the Nighthawk eyes. Also, what I like to call the Cosmic Hawk, and this circular Nighthawk design. We also have mugs available, tumblers, hot or cold, whatever your preference, and those are available tall and short with a handle. And we also have embroidery, eyes, and the classic Nighthawk head.
How many people do you usually have in come per day? Is it pretty busy around here usually?
It depends, weather depending, and that is true. Some days we might see a dozen or so people in here. Some days there might be one or two.
What do you have for plans for the future of this business?
Lots and lots of things. Expanding more on letting everybody know what kind of apparel we can get in. We can decorate on pretty much anything. Embroidery is an open world. Screen printing, the full color transfers. We also would like to see more jelly beans. We're getting a lot more jelly beans in stock, a lot more different kinds of candies. We really want to be just a different place to be in terms of what you can expect. So we're always changing things up.
Do you do a lot of embroidery or?
The embroidery machines run 24/7 if they could. When I get here at 8 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier, that machine runs all day long until I leave in the evening.
I also interviewed a very special guest that loves to kill his free time at Graphic Attic. Do you enjoy coming and shopping at the Graphic Attic?
Yeah, it's all right. It's a pretty nice place to be in town. Not as good as the Peacock.
What's your favorite part of coming here?
I think I like the free smells and the free popcorn.
What items do you like to see for sale at Graphic Attic?
Bacon.
What's your favorite item at Graphic Attic?
Probably be the plus-size clothing.
Next time you're looking for Nighthawk clothing, gear, or sweets, go find Andy at Graphic Attic on Main Street in the building with the Mario mural.
Sorry about the technical difficulty. Thank you, Micah Kilzer, for that story. That was a good story. Now, Anna, how well have we been doing in sports?
Our Nighthawks have been doing very well. Let's take a look at some scores from last week. Our boys basketball team did not have any games, but our wrestling had a team duel against Bowman, which we won 58-15. We also had the Nighthawk Classic, and I have a message from Mr. Berwick. He says, congrats to the Nighthawk boys and girl wrestlers this weekend on a great performance at the Classic. We had 2 people place 6th, 1 person placed 5th, 4 people placed 4th, and then you can see who placed in our top 3. Our boys team took 3rd, and our girls team took 8th, which is very impressive because we only had 2 girls on our team, and there was 15 teams. So girls did really well. Our boys did super well. That is a huge tournament, lots of out-of-state teams that are very, very good. So congratulations, wrestlers. Girls basketball had 2 games. The first game was in Trinity. We had a C and JV loss, but a varsity win. That's the varsity's first regional win. The girls also traveled all the way to Trenton, very long drive, to pick up 2 wins. Now we're going to take a look at some highlights from the girls' game in Trinity. We're going to start off with a pass from Ella Jensen to Bailey Pierce for a 3. Bailey Pierce broke the Nighthawk record and collected 8 threes that night. The previous record was 7. Here, Layla Jensen's going to get a steal and get a little fast break. Layla ended the night with 16 points. Layla's going to kick it to Bailey for another one of her threes. Pierce got 24 points in threes and ended the night with 33 points, which tied the points per game record for the Nighthawks as well. So Pierce had a very record-breaking night up in Trinity. Layla Jensen here going to get a steal on a pass and dribble it down the court for a kick to Pierce for another 3. Pierce hit 4 or 5 of her threes just back-to-back. The energy in the gym was just amazing. It's good to get some practice up in the Trinity gym because this is where regionals is held, so it's good if you can shoot well up there. Layla Jensen here going to steal a ball. It was a little confusion on if the ball was out or not, but she grabbed it and laid it up for a fast break. Sports this week, we have girls basketball Monday in Scranton versus Killdeer, Thursday in Hettinger versus Richardson Taylor. Boys basketball will have a game here on Tuesday versus Beulah, so come out and support your boys. Wrestling travels all the way to Miles City to have a duel and a tournament. Mr. Berwick also has a shout out to Mr. Janikowski and the Stream team. They did an awesome job. We used a new
Hettinger Scranton Bison, Deep shot in for Noel. He had Frank for a little bit, but Frank has a good balance. He's going to move those hips around. He has to keep going, though, with it. Grabs that right ankle. Noel deep in on the leg, and now they're just going to roll around the mat here. Dangerous position here. Now Frank in good position for a possible beat. Heading to Scranton Beach.
Thank you, Anna. Now let's go to Joey Harold with weather.
Hey, look, a moving camera. So today's forecast, is partly cloudy with a high of 33 and a low of 23. For Tuesday, it will be cloudy with a high of 36 and a low of 29. Wednesday's partly cloudy, high of 38, low of 32. Thursday will be warmer, reaching to 40s. That's when you know you're in the grips of winter, when that's warm. Mostly cloudy, 41 is our high, 26 is the low. For Friday, it is mostly cloudy with cooler temperatures with a high of 27 and low of 16. And Saturday is mostly cloudy, high of 31, low of 20. And Sunday is overcast with a high of 30 and a low of 2. That is this week's forecast, and back to you, Colby.
Thank you, Joey, for that weather report. We also would thank to Mr. J for streaming the news today. That's all that we have for this broadcast. Thanks for tuning into the HPS Upload, where we upload the latest news for you to download. To stay up to date on our weekly school news, local sports, evening evidence, or whatever, and community streams, be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to ring the bell and to never miss a stream. We'll see you next time, Monday at 9 a.m.